Abusuan any come out Chani so, Shanswam say, I say, uđhť up. Podcast of Secretary, Miku headlines. Ye Jemre, na idibi exumu. Need me who braximu, yumbo ingra yensimu. Another politically connected person be allegedly a year illegal mining or a year bequai a kwamwa enya sempoto akra say insu a enye asempoto akra na onimdifoɔ bi ebowura na wɔkyerɛ sɛ wagye ɛyɛ tumi krata ɛfa ɛyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ a aban no de baeɛ sɛ yɛmfa so ɛmfa into ɛyɛ galamsey no na onua ɔmkɔhwɛ mu na nokoro biara ni hɔ a ɛwɔ mu a mene wo ka sɛ ɛgya gu ne kyɛm a ɛnyɛ asɛm koto akora na mɛsrɛ wo sɛ yɛmbɔ nwura nsɛm na yɛnhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ ne deɛ ɛba uđhť politics happening.
That these investigations have led to nothing. So that's the latest on Joseph Yamin and then Abanga, as far as we do know, based on what the minister has said.
Yes, but again, you saw the minister talks about the fact that you leave it for the authorities that are involved. It was the Attorney General who commissioned it. So it would be great for the Attorney General to give us his report to say based on A, B, C, and D, this is what has happened. And those are the things that you require. That level of transparency so far as this is concerned, so that it does not seem as if it's because your government is not in power, that is why you are being prosecuted. I definitely can see the difference between the situation where people are being arrested at particular places and allegations that have been passed. But again, so we would want that report to happen. There are several others, again, that have been mentioned. His Excellency, the President himself has said to us that he knows that some of his, people within his party are involved. Again, His Excellency is giving, security briefs. So again, what has happened to those who have been named in that, and what actions are being taken? Those are the things that would also, lay this thing to rest. That it will tell people that it does not matter whose ass is God. If you do, you'll be dealt with. There's a gentleman called Joshua currently in a community in the Bekwai district who is mining in one of these water, logged areas. And by the road. And again, he's claimed that it was under the responsible cooperative mining. I have checked with the head of that particular unit. He said they have not given any permits to anybody to go into such places. Again, this Joshua should be found out.
Right.
And, because, the thing that caused the community mining to fail was exactly things like this. So we need to get to that and make sure that we don't also let this responsible cooperative, which is an improved version of the community mining, which is a great initiative if implemented properly,
right,
will also suffer the same fate. And that person again, and what caused the community mining to fail was because politically exposed person took advantage of it. This Joshua, is he also a politically connected person? If he is, then let's also bring him to book.
Right. And I thank you so much, Engineer Kanashbe. Thank you for your thoughts on this latest development regarding Benadentri Besa Kuchama and matters arising now. Thank you. Engineer Kanashbe is CEO of the Ghana Chamber of Mines. He is the lead campaigner for the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey. Now, I just played to you what the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources said regarding Yakubu Abanga and then also Joseph Yamin. The NPP referred to this particular issue at the press conference earlier today. They also referred to the president's statement that is aware that some persons within are involved in illegal mining. And so they want the president to name those people. Those are the demands that the NPP is making. Also, not just the minority, but talking about the caucus in Parliament as well, had a few demands to make from the government. We'll get into all of that. But just follow me closely because this particular case traveled a 9-month journey to today that the judgment was handed down, Chairman Won, to me. This is it. Right from 7th October 2025 to today, the 20th of July 2026, when the judge, Her Ladyship Justice Audrey Kokovi Tay, handed down a 20-year jail term with some fines on Chairman Wontumi, Bonaventure Boesiakon. Is the High Court of Justice, Criminal Division 4. And this is it. These are the accused persons: Bonaventure Boesiakon, 49 years, entrepreneur, owner, controlling director of Akonta Mining; Kwame Entry, co-shareholder, director of Akonta Mining. He's at large, never appeared, not tried on the charges. What is emerging is that this Kwame Entry probably may not even exist. Then there's a third accused, that's Akonta Mining Company Limited, incorporated 5th November 2010, object for mining and exploration as a registered concession owner or holder, also tried as a separate legal entity. You hear the minority pointing to the corporate veil that was pierced to have the owner, that's Entry Boesiakon, answer for the crimes of the company. The Republic, in fact, this is the prosecution, was led by Dr. Justice Adam Sremsai, Deputy Attorney General. For the first and third accused, Samuel Atachia took over from Andy Apiakubi, who stepped aside at some point regarding this particular case. But remember, there are 3 cases that Chairman Wontumi is having to answer for. This is just one of them. This Samurai Boy case. There is the Tano in Nimiri Forest case as well, which borders on matters of Galamsey as well, or illegal mining, which I just referenced that in 2022, Engineer Ken Ashigbe, and then also Edem Senanu, Martin Pebu, who's going to be joining us shortly, and Dr. Siedo did petition the CID of the Ghana Police Service to look into the activities of Akonta Mining in the Tano in the Nimiri Forest. That's different from this Samurai Boy matter as well. That has not been determined as yet, or judgment has not been given on that matter too. But for the Exim Bank case, which is the Ghana Exim Bank case, as we do know, plea bargain has been entered into 30 million, is what is involved, 30 million cedis. And the Apiakubu is still a lawyer in that particular issue. These are the counts that Chairman Wontumi was indeed tried on. Assignment of mineral rights without ministerial approval, and also purposely facilitating an unlicensed mining operation. And this is the background as we do have it. The police anti-Galamsey operation between the 16th and 17th of April 2025 in the Samurai Boy Forest, that's in the Western region, arrested Michael Jedu, AC, and 28 others on Akonta Mining's concession. They were arrested on Akonta Mining's concession between that period of 16, 17 April 2025. 8 pump action guns, 1 single-barreled gun, suspected gold, machetes, 310 cartridges, 4 motorbikes, 2 vehicles, 25 serviceable, plus 4 non-serviceable excavators, and 157,000 in cash were also seized. And investigations traced the mining arrangement to a verbal, and take note of this, a verbal permission by Chairman Wontumi given to Henry Okun in September 2024. Now, so this particular one, take note of this. This verbal permission is what you hear the MPP, for instance, say that, throughout the trial, the prosecution did not produce any document, any deed for that matter, of assignment that Chairman Wontumi gave to this gentleman, Henry Okum, to undertake illegal mining on that particular concession. And Chairman Wontumi was of the view that he only told him to go and do reclamation, plant coconuts on that particular land. Well, I want us to hear from one person who is quite close to Chairman Wontumi, as a matter of fact. For those of you who watch the videos of any time Chairman Wontumi went to court, he was with him. I'm talking about Dr. Palgrave Boachi Dankwa. He is spokesperson for Chairman Wontumi's campaign. Bear in mind, he wants to lead the NPP as its national chairman. That's what he's been preparing for and campaigning already. And Dr. Palgrave Boachi Dankwa is joining us on the telephone right now for a conversation with what has happened to Chairman Wontumi, his preferred candidate to lead the NPP as its national chairman. For now, he's the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party. Dr. Pagro Bachinankwa, good evening. Thank you for joining us. This certainly it's not going to be a good night for you and many of the persons around Chairman Wontumi with this 20 years slapped on him, is it not?
Very much so, Alfred. Thank you so much, and a very good evening to you and to your listeners and viewers. As you can tell, it's been a very hard day on all of us. I've been full of tears. I've been thinking and wondering what's been going on. I got lost of myself, not even knowing where my car was parked. Went to court this morning. Myself and Chairman arrived. Very hopeful that victory would be our side because of the cases that we had followed all throughout and the evidences that we had given. But be it as it may, you know the end of the conclusion of the judgment that her ladyship gave. We're indeed saddened and troubled, and praying that God's will be done.
I see. While you wait for God's will to be done, we saw a video of Chairman Wontumi being put in a vehicle after the judgment was handed down, and he was accompanied by some CID officials. We have that video. It's actually 1957 News that put it out. But just take a look at this. And we're going to put that on the screen right now. And Dr. Pagro Bachinankwa, you just tell me exactly where he is right now and then what's happening to him. But this is it. This is Chairman Wontumi being put in that vehicle. This is we understand, a CID Ghana Police Service vehicle, that vehicle moving with Chairman Wontumi in there. Now, let's establish this. Where exactly has he arrived at in Nsawam? I think that should be really what we're looking at. Is he in Nsawam medium prison, as far as you do know, Dr. Pagro Bachinankwa?
So yes, I can confirm that Chairman has been taken to Nsawam. So the vehicle that you saw was at a CID headquarters, where I was presently as well, where they placed Chairman in the vehicle and sent him to Nsawam. And I can confirm that he's arrived at Nsawam. Yeah.
I see. Any idea of what's going on with him right now after his arrival?
Well, I mean, you know that we don't have any contact or access to him in Nsawam until we make a visit and find out how he's doing. But I'm very sure that he's doing very well. Chairman is very mentally strong. He believes in God, and I'm very certain that the same God that we all believe in would anchor him through these very difficult moments for him, and also the entirety of the party and sympathizers and well-wishers within the country who have drawn likeness and love for him over the years of his political activity and philanthropy.
I see. This also affects his vision or the dream he has to lead the NPP as his national chairman, is it not?
Well, I'm actually his spokesperson. We believe that there needs to be some interpretation of the NPP constitution as it relates to that. You are aware that campaigning is still ongoing, and they haven't yet opened for nominations, and people have not yet filed for nominations. And so we're still hopeful. Chairman has a large grassroots support within the party. We are not relinquishing on his support base in the party. And also, you should also remember that he's currently the sitting chairman of Ashanti region as we speak now, until elections are done in August for a new chairman. And the Ashanti region is a stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. And so this can easily be likened to a political victimization and almost a political prisoner, which is not what you would ordinarily expect a democracy to have now.
I see, but you talk about the interpretation of the NPP constitution to determine whether or not he can still, or there's still hope for him. I mean, what do you mean?
Well, we haven't yet gotten into that conversation. You are aware that this was not the outcome of what we expected waking up this morning and going to court for. And so we are yet to sit with the party leadership At the moment, the party's major focus is to ensure that the right thing is done in terms of chairman's release and follow through the rule of law. Because if we look at it, we could clearly see some very huge lines of some political victimization. Because if you state that chairman has been involved in illegal mining, we are aware that illegal mining is ongoing now. If chairman has been jailed 20 years or sentenced 20 years, it means every other person that is purportedly to be involved in illegal mining must immediately go through the law and also be jailed 20 years. And so, I mean, for us, there's a whole lot of things that is happening, which is why we're taking each day as it comes to be able to unravel the matters. But we're thinking about the well-being of chairman as we speak now. That is what is important to us.
I see. But so, anyway, before I let you go, when are you going to visit Chairman Wontumi and then Sowan Medium Prison?
Tomorrow morning, I would be there. You know, Chairman and I spend every single day together. We start our morning till we both depart to go to our homes to sleep. We have our breakfast, our lunch, our supper together, attend meetings together. And so, yes, I'll be in his home tomorrow morning to visit him and to find out how he's doing. And if there are any few things that I can send to him as well, I would do that, because you're aware that, I mean, like I said, we woke up and came to court expecting that we'll come back home. And so when sleeping places change, you just need to make sure that you prepare very well and then give him what he needs to make a life where he is.
A very loyal associate and servant, Dr. Pagre Boakye-Dankwa. Thank you. Tomorrow, when you do visit him tomorrow morning in the Sowan Medium Prison, we'll connect with you to find out what's happening and what's going on with him. But thank you very much for joining us. Dr. Pagre Boakye-Dankwa is a lecturer and also spokesperson for.
We in some of the team course watching on the so. Mammy, now so you made a say, Obadi, you